Hey everybody, it's Rob from Discards. Let's do a 3-hole playthrough. See how well we can do together. So we're playing solo. I'm going to do a bag setup first. Draw our 12 cards. Okay, there's my 6 cards. I've got a putter, a fairway. So that counts as my 2 mid-ranges. A fairway, and a driver. That counts as my 3 drivers. So my bag is loaded. Next is the range step. Well, we do that after we cut to see what hole we're going to play. It's the cut to see what hole we're going to play happens during the card step. Step number 2. Maple Hill. It's a yellow for birdie and blue for ace. I'm not feeling gutsy. I just want to go for the par. I just want to get through a hole. I haven't had great luck lately. We've all been there in our games. So, that all being said, I feel like I do need to put down something that's going to help me. I think that one will help me in the bonus slot. Okay, the bonus slot can take any type of discs you like, but at the beginning of every turn, it's discarded. So we're going to say goodbye to Ned's green driver at the beginning of next turn, but that's next turn. We'll worry about that then. In the meantime, we're going for the par. The par, I expect to get a 3. I'm going to roll 3 dice. Let's roll the red dice because they'll show up nicely against the screen background. Here we go. Well, I'm looking for a natural or any odd, so obviously the 1 is the one we're going to use. First of all, let's go ahead and put out our route. I like to do that because I just find that it helps my old eyes squinting at the card. And granted, I've tried to make the card large enough to see relatively easily. Believe me, they used to be so much smaller. In version 7 or 8, they were tiny. Okay, so the natural 1 satisfies our any odd requirement, so we get that one right away. Next is 4, and it's a stone 4 obstacle, which means we need to skip it somehow. Or we could, let's see here, these are great discs. I can grip lock either one of these and pass any obstacle. I have a feeling I want to keep that around. Okay, I'm going to grip lock Joe's yellow driver for skip of +5. That takes me to a 6, and it's a skipped 6, so I'm in the right neighborhood. But I'm really going to use the up to -2 throw ability here to get me back down to a 4 -2. So that skips me to a 4, which passes that obstacle. So now all I have to do is pass that air obstacle. unfortunately I don't have any spin abilities on the board, so I'm going to have to use one of my fairways. And so I'll grip lock Rin's purple fairway, and that allows me to pass any obstacle. Boom, pass that obstacle. So I got a par. That's how it's done. So we did our route step. We successfully completed the route. We attempted the par route. And now it's time to do the throw step. Oh, we did the throw step. What am I talking about? Who wrote this game, Rob? Now it's the score step. Well, we just talked about the score step. The score step means we got a par, and that's a 3, so we mark that on the scorecard. And now we go back to the retrieve step at the start of the turn. That's the first step of the turn. So retrieve step, the location goes back to its owner's discard pile. So that's that one. I'm the owner of that one. Anything in the bonus slot goes up to the discard pile. I'm the owner of that one. It goes to the discard pile. We retrieve all our discs. That is to say, anything that has been thrown at its location side up gets put disc side up. And then we're going to draw until we have 6 cards in hand. So I have 5, so I'm going to draw 1. Okay. So now we're into we just did the card step. Now we're into card step. The end of the card step, whoever has honors, cut to see what hole we're playing next. And that's Valley View in New Berlin, Wisconsin, basket 16, par 3. Okay, well, yellow for bird, red for ace. I keep saying that. I'll explain it to you guys at some point. But for now, we're going to continue to go for the par. So sorry, I'm deliberating. I'm always so humbled during these videos. It's like, who created this game? It's like, do you know what you're doing? I'm going to put a disc in the bonus slot too. Okay, so we've got a driver, fairway, which counts as driver, a fairway, which counts as a mid-range, and a putter. And then the bonus slot can take whatever disc you like. So let's first, before we start, create our route very quickly. Doesn't take too long, and I find that it's just so helpful. And you get those route markers. They're actually going to be a little nicer than these. They'll be laminated. These are just ones that I printed on my little Epson printer, just for the purposes of game testing. Okay, so that's our route. Natural 2 is what that one's called. A wood 3 and a stone 6. That's how we call our obstacles. And we'll need a natural roll to pass the natural 2, a bounce ability to pass the wood obstacle, and a skip ability to pass the stone obstacle. That's what the corresponding abilities are called for the obstacles. You can just match them up by color. I mean, that one looks like wood, that one looks like wood. It's the same ability. It's okay to use it. Anyway, let's roll our dice again. We're going for the par route again, which means we're going to again use 3 dice. Here we go. No help. I really wanted a natural 2. I can get there. But the question is, do I want to take a chance and use a reroll? I do have a reroll, just one. Let's go ahead and use it, just for sake of showing how a reroll works. I haven't matched any obstacle, so it's easy to do a reroll. I'm going to use the throw ability. And we'll reroll. You reroll as many dice as you rolled. No help. Oh boy. I hate to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and do the grip lock on the trusty green driver. And do -1 natural on that one. That's a natural ability. That one right there, plus or -1. I was a 3. I used a -1 natural to get me to a 2. And so that matches. Now I need to find some way of bouncing that to a 3. Well, I can do a grip lock +2 natural, and then a grip lock -1 bounce to get me to that 3. And now we're at a bounce 3. That's something. So there we are. What can I do? Well, I do have this grip lock ability on this Letty's Orange Driver, which is in my bonus slot, but it's a natural ability. Okay, once you've matched an ability with a bounce or a spin or a skip ability like I did to match this 3, you can't go back to a natural. It's kind of like the re-roll logic. Once you've matched an obstacle, you can't just go re-rolling. In this case, once you've bounced off a tree, you can't get a natural throw anymore. That's the logic behind that rule. So I can't use that ability, even though it would get me to the 6. But it wouldn't get me to a bounce 6. I need to bounce, or skip to that 6, sorry. So again, this fairway becomes a really good disc for me, and I'm going to use it. Pass any obstacle, grip lock. Can't worry about next hole, let's worry about the hole in front of us. So that passes that obstacle. I passed my route again, I got the par. Nice job, everybody. Good teamwork. So the score step, that's the last step of the turn. I write down my score, which is a 3. Sweet. Well, let's see if I can get the 3rd par. Telling you, I haven't been humbled so far, but it usually happens. So, retrieve step. Bonus slot goes away to discard pile. The owner gets back their location. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. You're supposed to shuffle before the card step. I mean, we've been doing it honors system because it's a solitaire game. But like playing disc golf solitaire, it's much easier to give yourself benefits of doubt. So good to put in an honesty shuffle. Let's go ahead and retrieve everything that is turned location side up is turned disc side up. Okay, card step. Shuffle your deck. Whoever has honors shuffles and cuts their deck to reveal the next location to be played. Doc Kramer Disc Golf Course, Manahawkin, New Jersey. It's a par 3, T-pad 16. Man, it's gorgeous. Anyway, it's a green and blue. Alright, well, I've only got 3 cards in hand. I'm going to draw 3 cards, so I have 6 in hand. That's the rule. You don't have a choice there. You have to draw 2, 3 cards. Or if you have more than 6 cards in hand, you have to discard down to 6 cards. Hey man, them's the rules. Okay. I need 2 mid-ranges and 2 drivers to have a full bag. I want to have a full bag because if you have a full bag, you have more options. More options means you have more chance of completing your route. Put the giant in my driver slot so I have that full. And again, I'm going to go for pars. Let's not except for there we go. Put the putter in the bonus slot. I'm just going all in. So I did my arrange step. I've got a full bag and a bonus slot. I know I'm going for the par route because I'm trying to stay humble here. So let's roll our 3 dice. Well, oh, forgot to do my route. Oh, it'll just take a second. There it is. Okay. Well, that's easy, isn't it? This will be the easiest par I ever got. So, I got a 3. I'm obviously going to use that dice to start and complete my route with. Well, a 2 is any even, natural. That passes that. Well, a 2 is a 2. That passes that. And now I need to get it somehow, spin it down to a 1 from a 2. I think I know what to do. Here's a grip lock ability that spins me +4. And here's a throw ability that spins me -5. Well, +4 gets me to 6. -5 gets me to 1. And it's a spin ability. See? So, yay! That gets me to my par, and I did it pretty cheaply too. Didn't get schooled, didn't get humbled. So that's how you do a par route. That was 3 par routes. I didn't even concern myself with worrying about which colors I had in my bag, which would maybe qualify me for a different route, a more risky route. We just kept it conservative, and that's a good way to play. All right, thank you for watching. That's Par Routes. See you next time.